Hey guys, how's it going? Today we're going to be renovating the Daisy Hovel house in Willow Creek in The Sims 4. Before we get started though, I just want to say I just got my wisdom teeth out 4 days ago, so I'm still recovering. Still got the chipmunk cheek effect thing, but I still wanted to make this video and just give a little voiceover and little insight as to what I was doing. Okay, so this is the Daisy Hovel from the outside, as you can see. I have Lindy over here, of course, as per usual. And if you see, I'm trying to figure out what color I want to do here. I started with red because I was like, wow, let's make it fun. But then I found this swatch on the windows where it was like white and yellow. And I was like, wait, it's a daisy house, right? Let's make it look like a daisy. So that was my general idea. Then I started incorporating some blue, which you'll see soon, but the fences took me so long because I didn't know if I was like allowing myself to change the outside or not. So you'll see many of the changes, many of the renovations were in the inside. Crazy amount of renovation on the inside, but on the outside, I kind of left things the same. I didn't really touch landscaping much. I maybe changed the walls a little, but that's about it. I kept the windows the same. You see, I'm just adding pillars. I changed the roof tile. That took me a while to figure out, the roof tile. Oh, and if you see that, there's this window. I think it's from Cottage Living, but there's this bee window, and I really like that because like bees land on flowers. I don't know. I just thought that window was perfect. But now we're going to the inside of the house, getting some wood floors down. The floor plan took me so long. Here we go. You see, we started with this idea, this general idea. I wanted there to be 2 rooms, originally 2 bedrooms, but that wasn't really possible. But this is kind of what we end up with, that shape minus that extra wall. Because now I'm trying to figure out if I can fit an extra bedroom. I can't. But then I kind of got the basic shape down. I just wanted to place the counters down. Something about me is I always start with the kitchen. I don't know why. I just think the kitchen is kind of like the biggest part of the house, so I always want to just get it out of the way. Someone tell me why debug always drives me nuts, because I am trying to do decor, right? And I'm trying to look for specific pieces, but when I have debug on, it shows me everything in the world. And I just wish we had a organized clutter menu. Okay, I wish we had an organized clutter. I wish we had an organized garden plant thing menu, because it's starting to drive me insane when I'm looking for clutter specifically for a kitchen and I don't remember the name of it. I don't remember what it looks like. Later in the video, you'll see I was spending so much time trying to look for like the hat stand, the hat. You walk in, you put your hat on it. I literally can't even think of the words right now. That's what I was looking for. Also, I love this tile. Oh, got rid of it. The tile from before. This one. I love that tile. I think it's from Jungle Adventure. I literally am obsessed. Not this yellow one. This yellow one changes. Also, those yellow doors, big fan of those. I don't know what pack they're from, but big fan. If you can't really tell, we're going for like a navy and yellow theme here, which I have been obsessed with recently, just navy and yellow. I don't know why. I've never really been a big yellow person. Always loved blue. Don't get me wrong. I've always loved blue. But you'll see, this is kind of like a family house that doesn't have a family. Kind of like just cozy, cutesy. Also, guys, don't get your wisdom teeth out. If you're ever in the market of thinking to get your wisdom teeth out, do it. Yes, do what your doctor, your dentist, do what your dentist says. But know that it's hell on earth. And I'm not like here to sugarcoat it for you. It's hell on earth. You know, I've been eating smoothies over and over and over again. And I'm starting to get real sick of mashed potatoes. Real sick. You know, and you know, you can have soup too, you just can't have any noodles. Especially the first night I had soup with no noodles. I just looked at the broth, drank the broth, and then looked at the noodles left in the bowl and got really sad because I couldn't eat them. Cleaning out the back of your mouth is also really awful. It's just so disgusting. My mouth feels gross at all times. I can speak a lot better today, but for the past couple of days I haven't been able to speak that well. And well, I think it's because, you know, I just got 4 teeth removed. Still, just, I warn you if you ever plan on getting your wisdom teeth out, so just prepare for the worst. Okay, I got like this face ice pack. Great idea. Do that. If your dentist doesn't give you one, because my dentist didn't, I recommend. I feel like a robot when I talk because like I don't open my mouth all the way that I should. And I miss singing, guys. I miss singing so much. I miss singing. I just want to belt out a tune. Like, ugh. Anyways, back to the kitchen. I found that little cute box thing, and you see it in the corner there in the kitchen. It's from For Rent, and you have to like unlock it somehow. I forget how it said to unlock it. I thought that was really cute. Here we're in the living room. The living room took me a while as well. I think it's because I was just trying to like find a bunch of colors that could possibly work together, and it just wasn't really working out for me. I wanted it to be a budget build at first, but then I thought, you know, we already got that huge kitchen in there. There's no way this is gonna be a budget build. But this is just supposed to be like a cute little renovation just for fun. I really wanted to use this rug so bad. I wanted to find a way to make it work, and I think I did. I think I did find a way eventually. But the tables and the wooden features and everything was really difficult for me today. I don't know why. Usually I can at least like get this stuff done. That's a nice, got rid of that one. I like that one actually. I think I ended up choosing that one right there. But everything about this house was really difficult for me. I think it's because I was recording and I was just getting really, felt a lot of pressure to like make it good. I started with this light blue wall. You will see that doesn't really last. I'm not a big fan of it now looking back either. But finding paintings in this game also, can we have a way to sort through paintings? Because I'm sick and tired of seeing everything else, the mold on the walls, the scratches, the whatever. Can we have an organized painting menu? Because I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. This is me standing up. Also, this little book tray thing, which I thought was so cute, like maybe a little librarian. Maybe a little librarian lives here. I just got for rent, so I'm really living it up with for rent right now. Haven't experienced any of it. Maybe I'll do like a little condo build if anyone's interested. But here we go. This is where I was kind of experimenting with a bunch of things. I really like this shelf, and I ended up moving it over there and then moving the books over there because there was no room for the basket. And I still felt like I was missing a lot of stuff, and I wanted to put a little shelf here with hanging plants, and I realized I have the kit, so let me just hang that other plant over there. But then you see like the window over there, the window behind the TV is just kind of crammed in there with a curtain. I think I ended up getting a TV that was on the wall so I could put the fish tank on the TV table. I don't know. I was really obsessed with that fish tank and that painting. You see the painting up there? I was obsessed with that painting as well. I don't know where that's from. This living room honestly was so cute to me. I was literally obsessed with it by the end of it. There's just like little things that I wish I would have gone back and changed, but we'll get to those later. Now I'm starting on the dining room. This wasn't really a big space for me to work in, so it was difficult. Those chairs that I ended up choosing, I'm really obsessed with. I really love those. The rug took me a while too, and finding little accessories. I don't know what was so hard about this build for me. I think it's just the fact that I was so focused on a specific color theme that I was just avoiding other things with my eyes. Like unwillingly, I was avoiding like other colors and other objects if they weren't that color. And even when I filtered it to be said like yellow or blue, it still just wasn't working for me. You'll see here, this entire area gets a big change because the way I set up the floor plan, it doesn't really leave like much room to question. But I ended up adding that bookshelf because I was like, wait, like maybe like a librarian does live here. And that cute mirror, I kind of settled on the librarian living there sort of situation. I was really down for that. And I end up putting another bookshelf in there. The more books, the merrier. And then that made me kind of think like, if this is a librarian or like a teacher type girl, like shouldn't she have a desk? She ends up getting a desk. And I honestly think this is like one of my favorite dining areas, kitchen, living areas, open floor plan spaces I've made because it's just so cozy, and I'm obsessed with how cozy it is. I wanted to have like special lights in here too. That like fish light comes back later, don't worry. The bedroom, oh my god, you guys are gonna quake. Yeah, I end up putting the desk over here, and I put the chair, a little computer. I end up just doing like the basic block computer because, you know, starter home, but everything in it is like $50,000. I was getting real sick of this plant over here, so I wanted to spice it up, and I got a book collection because, you know, we're really digging into that book and flower floral theme. Oh, and then you'll see I like just started finding like random decor that I wanted to add everywhere. That was just me, you know, getting a bit crazy. I put the phone near the basket, and I'm obsessed with that. And then there's this little tea kettle that I loved. And this is actually exactly when I started looking for that hat rack I was talking about earlier because I couldn't find it. In the front of the house, there's the shoe stand. I couldn't find the hat rack, but I did find these magazines that I thought were so cute. And that little candle from Dine Out that I always use in like every single one of my builds. But like this was kind of confirming to me like, okay, I tried so hard, you know, to make this so perfect for you guys, to make this build amazing and incredible, but I don't know what was wrong with me today. I think it's because of the wisdom teeth removal thing. Not to beat a dead horse or like make up excuses, but I'm trying. But out here, that little patio, nothing special about it. Just 2 chairs and a table. The bathroom, I had trouble with the wall color a lot. You'll see me go through that. I just couldn't decide if I wanted it to be like super colorful like I had done the rest of the house, or if I wanted it to just be like kind of bland. And then I was like, you know what? It's a teacher who lives here who loves color in my mind, loves blue and loves yellow. So we're gonna go for it. And that floor from For Rent, that tile flooring, I am obsessed with recently, guys. I'm obsessed with. You're gonna notice I'm really obsessed with For Rent right now. It's a small area, but I wanted to make sure I got in the shower bath in case anyone wants to have kids here. I don't really know where the room's gonna be. Maybe if you extend the house out a little, it might work. I forgot to mention, in the front of the house, I indented the wall a little. I bet you saw that. I just never mentioned that. But this is where I like changed the bathroom to be white, which kind of looks better. I'm not gonna, in my opinion, like it looks better white. I want it to be yellow and blue to the freaking max. I don't know why. That's just what I was feeling in my soul. And so I got those big windows. I got those big mirrors back, and I did it. I changed it back to like this tealish blue, and the curtains were yellow, and the gold accents everywhere, the counters, the door. I was really obsessed with that. And I got this basic rug in front of the shower. And now we're onto the bedroom. Took me a while to find the bed, but then I found this like hidden bed that I've never seen before in my entire career as a Sims player. I've never seen this bed. You'll see it soon. I filtered a blue and yellow, and it's not one of the canopy beds. It's like this beautiful Van Gogh bed from the painter career. I don't know where it came from. There it is right there. That bed. And I was like, this is perfect. We need to have this bed in here. This is everything that I was thinking. It's hard to match anything with that dark blue. If I was to go back right now, I would use the cats and dogs like walls and floors, because I feel like that would match the blue on the bed frame a lot better. You're gonna see me struggling here again with the walls and the wood and the patterns that I was going for, because I couldn't really make up my mind. The dimension felt off. So eventually I ended up getting this closet in here just to add some depth into the room, because the big openness was driving me nuts and there wasn't enough room for everything I wanted. And this is where that boat like fish, I don't really know what it is, that like light fixture comes in, because I just thought that was perfect. That was perfect in here. I loved the way the lighting was hitting everything. It was soft, it was warm, it wasn't bright white like the other lights. Yeah, so I'm just like going through, adding the plants everywhere, just kind of having fun. And this is basically like the end of the build. I didn't really add anything else or extend the exterior or anything. I just kept it kind of chill. I did have trouble with the paintings. If you couldn't tell, I had trouble with a lot. Except for the blue and the yellow as a theme together with the white and sometimes brown. So yeah, now I'm just going to give you a little tour. Okay guys, well that's the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed my renovation. I know things were a bit off. I still need to recover. Got those pain meds, you know, so I hope you guys enjoyed it anyway, regardless of me and how I'm acting today. But make sure to leave a like and comment and subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys soon. Have a good one.